Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Elders Stock Car Series. We're here for round 4. And that is none other than the big race, the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard. And we're going to be racing with 25 laps. This is going to be the biggest race. No, actually the second biggest race, excuse me, of Elders overall. Going to take a look at the standings. Anastasia with a big lead here with 25 points. And Purple 6 points under with second. Smoker right underneath. Ricky with 15 in fourth, and Demi with 14 in fifth. Of course, we got multiple other drivers, and we have no drivers with 0 points. KL6 being the driver with the least amount of points. So we're about to start up the race, and we're gonna look at the Buckshot Bros 100. Keep an eye out for the next 2 races, as we have the Bartopia 40 at Watkins Glen, and also the Puma 50 at Talladega. And those are gonna be interesting. I'm really excited to see not only the Bartopia 40, but more so the Puma 50, because Talladega is chaos. And yeah, pretty much you'll see the best drivers there. You'll see some of the best LRS drivers shine over there. That's pretty much how it is. You see them shine like crazy there. Gonna be taking a look at the qualifying here. Starting off with none other than Apollo. The number 4. Of course, he was the driver who won at Road Atlanta last time. And earlier today, he was at Canada. He was racing he was racing in Canada for Formula. And he got himself a race win over there. So if he gets himself another race win here today, he could be the first driver ever to get 2 race wins in a single day. Which would be an incredible thing to see, especially from the number 4 out of all drivers. So Paulo starts his lap here. So look at Apollo crossing the line, getting some 52.569, making that the current pole time for everyone else to beat. Now let's see who's going to be able to beat that. Anastasia, KL6, JKR, Flopper, all pushing the number 4 down, as they really want that spot. Now Smoker also pushing the other 3 cars down, and now Dorikoto pushing JKR down. Man, JKR and Apollo are getting stamped. They're getting absolutely destroyed here. Apollo managed to get ahead of JKR. Now the 72 is gonna be in the worst shape today. No points for you, boy. Only taking a look at the driver who's in 3rd, Flappa. And funny enough, for many of the drivers here, this is their last race of the day, and for a few of them, it's the first race of the day. And for those drivers, it's gonna be the first race of the day. It's going to be that for Dorikodo. I think that's it. No, Dorikodo KL6. I think. Yeah, no, it is. It's gonna be it's gonna be their first race for today. It's gonna be the Buckshot Bros 100. Just afterwards, they gotta take a quick plane to Bahrain, and they're gonna be racing at the Bahrain night race in prototype. And also some news for stock car, as KL6 gets pole position here. Stock car will see 2 new places in the schedule. Those being the Nashville Superspeedway and Sebring. As we're going to be racing on Sebring too, of course, it's going to be a mixture of road course. We're going to go back and forth from oval to road course, and having a little bit of a scale of those things, because too much oval is, yeah, I mean it's stock car. Oval is necessary. Those things are made to drive in ovals, but stuff like road courses, these cars are also able to do road courses. And the champion of stock car will of course be partaking in Legends Endurance. So if you're gonna have nothing but ovals and you have to race on the road course, they're gonna shit their pants, and I don't think that's a good thing. So instead of having them completely make their seat brown, let their seat be filled with confidence instead of filled with doo-doo. Like a Scratch crossing the line, no improvement from him. How about Demi right behind him? Any improvement from him? None. As we know, less than 4.5 minutes remaining in the current standings. JKR, Jack, Scratch, Sam, Apollo, Ricky, Purple, Intoxicated, Dorikodo, Demi, Hollywood, Flopper, Smokey Arrow, Extasia, Draco, and KL6 at pole position with a 51.383. And it's not looking great for the Dutchman today. I mean, earlier he had to race at Daytona, and I think he gave it his all over there, so I don't think he wants to really get that Buckshot Bros 100 to win. Of course, it's not going to be the last time that we're going to see Indianapolis. We're going to see India again in the future, but or later this season. Not for stock car, but for prototype, as their finale will be held here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the LRS 400, which is going to see these, the prototype drivers race for 100 laps around the oval. Of course, the LRS 400 is the big race in prototype, because if you win the LRS 400, you pretty much have one of the achievements for, or one of the things you need to win or to get LRS King, or also known as the pretty much the highest, the best achievement you can get in all of LRS. If you have LRS King, you're pretty much the best driver ever. One of the best drivers ever. Like, let's say you have very high statistics and somebody else also has very high statistics. If you happen to if you happen to have the LRS King's achievement, but they don't, well, yeah, that defeats everything. You're pretty much a king. And of course, this is also one of the achievements for Stock Car King. It's also the Brickyard. Look at Flapper so far in 5th position. Ten seconds remaining. This has to be a D-lap for multiple drivers, including the 6-0 Sam. On the way 7th. Let's see if he can get himself a proper run here today at the Brickyard. Crossing the line. 2 drivers, no improvements. How about any other drivers? How about Purple? How about Apollo? No improvement from either of them. How about Scratch? How about Ricky? How about Demi? Improvement for Ricky, no improvement for Scratch, I think. There is an improvement. And no improvement for Demi. Meaning that the standings. The results, Scale 6, Draco, Xasia, Smoker, and Flopper here. About to get ready. We are about to go green. Or we're about to go green, yeah. Here we go. Oh, is it too soon? Green! 25 laps around the Buckshot Bros 100. Let's see who's going to be the winner here today. Scratch losing a lot of time. Scratch is sideways over there on the map, as you can see at the bottom, at the top right. You see Scratch all the way looking downwards, and he is out of the race now. That is the 22's opportunities and chances down the drain this soon already. Oy, 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 oy. And hopefully he gets sent back to the pits, because if he keeps on like that, that's not gonna go well. It's gonna be a bit annoying, because now it's gonna be Chaos 6 slowing down this Station Sim story. Yeah, you hear the engines go really slow here. Just had to slow down because the Scratch is into the wall over there. What the hell? I think somebody else hit him too. Somebody did hit him. Ay, ay, ay. Can it get even worse this soon already? Oh my lord. Chaos 6 now comfortably in first. As Scratch does come out of the pits and he's back in the race, but a whole lap under. Draco spoke your side to side, but the Dutchman faster than the Brit. They go free wide? No, JKR and Jack side to side. And the 10 does get ahead of the 72 after that side to side battle. Now, side to side where Ricky gets ahead, and Jack is spearing through the field right now. Oh, the skater gets really close to Sam, and Sam almost swerved into him. The skater had to back out as soon as possible. And Jack climbing through the field like crazy. He is on a run today. We have Apollo. Ooh, a little bit of a lockup right there from the number 4. Has the car under control, however, so he should be solid. Oh, jeez. It always scares me when, like, people swerve right there. Just like what Ricky did almost. And almost pin maneuvered. Intoxicated there. Oh, this is exactly what I was afraid of. As Ricky almost pushed Apollo out. Apollo side to side, but it does to get into turn 1. Gets ahead comfortably in a beautiful manner too. You never see the tire marks from scratch. One-fifth of the race already led by KL6. Meanwhile, Jack already in 7th. That man is on a mission. That man is on a mission. Because he crawled all the way from, mind you, he crawled all the way from, like, I think 14th to 7th. He has been climbing up the positions. He's been climbing up the leaderboard. He is on a mission. It's about to go almost 3 wide over there. Purple at the back out for his own safety. As now Intoxicated gets ahead of Apollo here. Wow. Side to side with Intoxicated, gets really close. Now side to side, gets ahead. Oh, a little bit of contact over there. But all is good. You can say the same for Jack and Doricota over there. Oh, jeez, you heard that one. You heard that one. That hit was audible. Apollo getting ahead of Jack, and now the 4 is going to hunt down the drivers in 6th and 5th there. Those being Draco and Smokero. And the pack is slowly coming back together, I see. And it's like you either join the pack or you're left in the back. As you see with Intoxicated already far behind drivers like Jack, Smoker, and Dorikoto. Now Dorikoto losing track of those 2 drivers. But Intoxicated is now just going to let that slide by. He's going to try to put that back up to the front spot again. Oi, oi, oi. Stasia almost swerved straight into Floppa. Floppa had to smack on his brakes. Make sure he avoids the 71. Meanwhile, it is a battle of the 7s here. We got the 71, 73, and the 77. All in 2, 3, 4. Whoa, I think that was Apollo to the wall for there. Oy, oy, oy. Well, lots of drama already. We are about to get we're about to get like a quarter into the race. We're like 2/5 into the race. Brickyard trying to get ahead of Sam and Purple over there. Not really working. Flopper! Oh, Jesus Christ! Contact, Flopper! And I think that the Smoker who was also involved in that. Now, Flopper to the wall. Hits Pluto there. Oi, oi, oi. And that is Smoker who was involved in the crash. Jesus! I was drinking my coffee, almost choked in it. I'm gonna put that coffee down real quick. Flopper in the wall, big time. And now, that 70 battle, that 70s battle is now between Stasia and Demi. Flopper completely out of the race. And Smoke Hero, who was actually in the midfield and doing, yeah, he's in the midfield. He was doing very solid. Now, out of the race too. Oi, 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 oi. I was just watching the race, drinking my coffee, and I suddenly just see Flopper in a lot of smoke. I'm like, hey, what the hell? Oh, Ricky really trying to make it free wide. Not gonna work. JKR getting ahead of Sam over there. And now the 72 is in podium margin, as we're lap 12 out of 25 already. And a drama occurred big time already. Oi, 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 oi. Could you ask for any worse? I don't know. Would you want any worse? But maybe. I'll be honest. Maybe. Ricky getting close to Brickyard on the inside now, tries to go on the outside, hits the wall there a little bit. Yeah, that's because he went very wide on the last turn over there on turn 4. Onto the front straightaway. Brickyard still unintoxicated still. And it's the Ackerman Motorsports who are driving together with the 72 and the 16. And now, the Ackerman Motorsports drivers are going to go side to side into turn 3. BJK is going to take the lead or get ahead of the 16 there. But I think the 16 wants to go out. Not going to let that happen. I think he wants to go out without a fight. I don't think he wants to go out without a fight. Neva's going to do everything for that position. But Jaker, they get ahead. And now the pack is very much split into groups. Oh, again, Flopper hits Doricota there, and now also Jake almost evolved. And that is Purple also evolved. And Flopper again messing up and putting that whole pack completely out of the points margin. I mean, Purple is the closest you get to points margin at the moment because there's now a 7-second gap between them. Jesus. People, come on. Trying to have a fun race here, not have a dead race here, like a deadly ass race. I'm trying to see these people finish, not see. I'm trying to see a race, not a funeral. Like, I'm here for the motorsport scene, not the crime scene. So we have 10 more laps remaining around Indianapolis. KL6 comfortably in the lead. More than comfortably in the lead, I would say. He's over 3 seconds ahead of Station second. I think after all of the shit that has happened beforehand, he might get himself a win here and prove the doubters wrong. Sam getting ahead of Purple. And Jake here closer to Doricota. Whoa, Sam into the wall there. Hopefully it's the car to control. Yes, he does have the car to control. Good thing. Now Ricky could try to charge at him. As you see him get closer to him into striking distance. Now JK on the inside of Dorikoto. Side to side into turn 1. And the 72 takes that spot away from the 24. Now JK in the points margin. And Dorikoto is also into the points margin, but just a bit further behind than the 72. Demi getting out of Extasia. 77 taking a spot over from the 71. Close side to side over there. Chaos 6 onto the back straightaway, along with Demi and Extasia, and Demi really trying to hunt down the 60. So we might see some drama at the last 5 laps, and we might see a race leader change. Which, if that is going to be the case, holy. Dory getting ahead of his old teammate, as JKR and Dorikoto used to race with each other in MVMT, and JKR left MVMT to start Ackerman Motorsports. And it's nice to see those two race against each other again. It's like old friends meeting each other again and competing for fun. Of course, there's still competition, because points are still in there and championships are still the big question of LRS. But it's fun to see these two going side to side against each other, knowing that these two have been friends and teammates in the past. Four more laps remaining here at Indianapolis. I'm gonna try to talk about the race or the races from different drivers. Hopefully nobody crashes. So we have 3 more laps remaining here at Indy, and then we're gonna see the race winner. We have multiple drivers here, including drivers like Ricky, who we're looking at right here. Ended up 12 in Daytona for the GT series. JKR also racing at Daytona earlier today. Ended up in 5th. I was gonna get himself a 7th here. A pretty solid result. And Doricotto has a race later today at Bahrain. Meanwhile, Intoxicated also was racing in GT. And he ended up on podium in 3rd. But here he's going to be a 9th. Extasia ended up very far in the back. But as I said beforehand, well, actually, he did not end up far behind the back. He actually ended up in 15th, or in 14th, excuse me, with a Nissan, which is super incredible. Knowing how terrible those cars are. Sam, he was racing in Formula as he gets ahead of Ricky here. He was racing in Formula today, ended up 6th at Canada. Well, of course, Apollo won at Canada. That's going to get himself 6th here. Very nice. Flop was also racing in Canada today. Ended up in 12th, so not a great race for him. Jack also was racing in Formula in Canada. He ended up 14th, and that's more so due to the lack of pace as such. Other drivers are Smokera. Smokera also had a very horrible race at Daytona. Scratch, or Scratch. Despite the fact that he has a horrible race here, during the Formula race, he actually ended up 10th in Canada. So it's not horrible, but it's not the best either. Bit of a difficult situation. Demi also had a very horrible race here, or at Daytona. But okay, I would say horrible. He actually ended up 10th. So he got a proper result. There's waving white flag. 1 more lap to go here at the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard. We're going to be finding out who's going to be the race winner here today. It's going to be winning one of the stock car crowns here. Or, well, formerly known as the stock, as one of the stock car crowns, the Indianapolis stock car crown. It's not even formally known, but it's another name you can give that thing. Let's look at KL6. Coming over to the front straightaway, waving the black and white checkered flag. He is now a Buckshot Bros 100 race winner. Demi is 2nd, Extasia in 3rd, Draco coming home in 4th, Jack bringing his Ford back home in 5th, and it's a 4, 5, 6 for the Fords now. And Apollo coming home in 6th. Really good result either way. Doricotto in 7th, overtook JKR, who's now in 8th, Intoxicated in 9th, and Purple in 10th. Making that the top 5 here at Indianapolis for the Buckshot Bros 100 at the Brickyard. What a race this was. What a race. Holy Lord. It was KL6, Demi, Extasia, Draco, Jack, Apollo, Dory, JKR, and Intoxicated and Purple. And fastest lap was actually made by Jack. As we are currently taking a look at the standings, Extasia over 10 points in the lead, or with 10 points more in the lead. Demi hold 10 points down in second with 23 points. And it's looking fantastic for Xtasia. Xtasia could pretty much retire one race, could end up outside of the top 10 and still be in the lead. So Xtasia has been doing extremely great here today for the Stock Car Series. Debbie in second with 23 points. Purple in third with 20. Swagger in fourth with 18. Apollo in fifth with 16. And also Draco tied, Ricky Intoxicated, and Doricota tied, and JKR in 10th. Looking at the top 10 here, of course, KL6 is skyrocketed himself up in the ranks, and Flappa the bottom with 4 points. Now currently as the standings, about to go next to the